All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We Love Comics, and this is the sneak peek video for the comics that I'm going to have on my live auction, which is coming this Sunday, the 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. What is a sneak peek video? Sneak peek video is where I just show the comics just quickly, without telling any of the prices for the starting auction. And you have the ability, if you see this video anytime between now and Sunday, to contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. And if you look right in the center where it says PayPal, that is my email address if you want to write that down. And if you make an offer for any of these books and I accept that offer, then that book no longer goes to the auction and it becomes yours. Now, you could pay for it in full and get the book right away, usually within 24 business hours of payment. Or you could do payment plans, which are available. There are also discounts for cash payments, check or money order. So check that out. You could pause this. This is all the rules for the auction coming on Sunday. This way you can get aware of that beforehand. But let's first give a shout out to my Patreon members. We got Nitro in the house saying, just wanted to stop by and say hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. And he says, gonna lurk here though. By all means, lurk away. And if you know anybody that likes comic books and likes to buy them for very competitive, if not lower prices than what you'll find on eBay, send them my way on Sunday, and it'd be definitely helpful. Because, like I tell people all the time, the majority of the proceeds, yeah, I'll buy some new comics if I find a good deal, but a lot of it is to help all the stray animals. And speaking of which, if you support me on Patreon, or if you join my YouTube membership, where you can get free comics and things depending on the tiers, so hopefully you'll check it out. You'll get your name up on this board, and you'll get the shout out every video I do. And also, all paid members and anybody that joins any of my memberships will get early access to any auction. And one of my paid Patreon members took advantage of that. So one of the books that was going to be shown here and placed in the auction is no longer available because one of my paid Patreon members made me a fair offer. I accepted it, and that book is now theirs pending payments. They already left the deposit, so that's no problem at all. So if you, again, become a paid Patreon member at patreon.com/We Love Comics, or become a YouTube member, you get early access. Usually it's about a week before the sneak peek video and 2 weeks before the auction. But this one I'm kind of doing last minute because there was a couple of people that either had to back out of their payments or just stop paying after months of me trying to get in touch with them. They didn't contact me anymore. So I'm just doing a small little auction, but they are key books. Might be something you're interested in. So without further ado, let me show the books. We got Joey X Solo in the house, says hello. Good to see you. So these are technically 5 books, but 2 of them are the same, just different grades. First one up, if you're interested, you can contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com, or you could take the chance and wait for the auction. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 46. That is the first appearance of the Shocker. This is a very high grade book. This is a 9.0 with white pages. So if you want more details or you want to make an offer on it, you can contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. So if you're looking for a nice high grade version of this book is gorgeous. And I'll go into bigger details if somebody asks me for more information or when the auction comes if no one's made an offer on it. Next up, this is a book I'm very proud of because of my sending messages in. This was finally noted as the first appearance of Lois Lane on the cover. It originally was Action Comics 28, but I did investigating and I was able to prove that this character right here is in fact Lois Lane, which predates obviously Action Comics number 28. So this is actually, and it's acknowledged that it's her first appearance on the cover. So it is a lower grade, but that's what makes this more affordable. It is a 1.8 with tanned off-white pages. So if you want a complete book where you're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars, you can contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Next up, this is a no-brainer to me, especially now with the movie about to come out. So notice I'm selling it before the movie comes out and not afterwards. So you have a chance to still do pretty good on this. And these books are expensive, but not out of the range of people, especially with my payment plan options, because a book like this would probably have at least 9 months to a year in a payment plan if you need it. But we got Action Comics 252, first appearance of Supergirl, and she's about to have her movie coming out. So I'm doing this beforehand, 2.0. And just to see, this was actually the first 4 books that were ever sent into PGX to get the graders notes. So this is one of the 4 comics to first ever have graders notes on the back of the slab. So obviously, I'll go into that in more detail. If you're interested in this book, you can contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com, or you can wait until the auction. But here's your chance to get a lower grade, which makes it more affordable, of the first appearance of Supergirl. Next up, this is the one that the person had to back out. And things happen. I'm not gonna say anything bad about the person. This was from my previous auction, but the ironic part is, because of the Daredevil series coming out after the purchase was already made, the book has gone up about $400 or $500 in value. So in a way, I'm kind of glad the person had to back out. Now, I tried very hard to get them to change their mind, but I'm not going to force somebody if they can't do it. Life can sometimes get in the way. But somebody else's loss could be somebody else's opportunity. So we got ourselves a nice lower grade but complete Daredevil #1. So this is a 1.8 off-white pages. First appearance of Daredevil in his wonderful banana suit, Karen Page and Foggy Nelson. So this is a nice big boy book. I challenge anybody right now, and Punisher's in the house, good to see you. Go look on eBay, look up a previous sale of this book, a 1.8 in a restored grade, and see the price that it sold for. And I'm going to be selling it for about $100 more than what a restored copy sold for on eBay. And this is unrestored. So if you want to own the first appearance of Daredevil, get it before it continues to get more and more expensive. Because I was telling people years ago, this is one of the more underrated first appearances of I would say, a B-level character, to be honest. But still, the Netflix series absolutely helped them, and the season 2, which they've already confirmed to season 3, this book is going to keep going up. And like I try to warn people, when you're talking key books, I know sometimes people can say, oh, they're expensive. They get more and more expensive. Like I said, this was from my last auction only about a month and a half ago, and this book has increased in value about $500. So take your chances. And again, if it doesn't sell, I'll hold on to it and watch it increase in revenue. But if you're interested in it, contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com, or you could wait for the auction. Last one is this same book as one of the others, just a little bit higher grade, a little bit nicer copy of Action Comics 252. Again, this is the first appearance of Supergirl. You could see the colors pop on this one a little bit better. This is a 2.5 cream pages on the inside. So again, still in the realm of affordability, especially with payment plans. But go look how these are selling on eBay, because what I always do is I go on eBay and I go on for the particular grade that I'm selling it at, because you can't compare it to a 9.8 or something, obviously. But I'll look up previous sales of that grade, and I will find the lowest one, and I will go lower than the lowest one. And remember, eBay, when they show their prices, does not include shipping and handling and eBay taxes. So if you see something that sold for $1,000, it sold for $1,000, then you have to add whatever the shipping costs are and the eBay taxes. I don't charge eBay taxes. So even if I charge the same amount as the lowest one that was sold, you're still getting a better deal with me. You know it's going to be boxed perfectly. It's going to be shipped right away. I don't play games. You're going to get the book that you paid for. It's going to be bomb-proofed in the shipping. And I also offer the payment plans with no interest. Just as long as you provided, you keep up the payments and not have to me kind of always kind of remind you, or you just disappear flat out. I never thought that would be something that would happen, but it happened a couple of times from 2 or 3 auctions ago. So it is what it is. So those are the books. You can contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com and let me know about any of these books. Again, if you pay for them in full, you get the books within 24 business hours of the payment, or you can do payment plans. Again, if you mail me a check, money order, or cash, which I've had many people do, there's significant discounts. The check or money order, you can get anywhere from a 1% to a 6% discount, depending on the price of the total of your order. And cash discounts are anywhere from 2% up to 7%. Um, Cash payments also include free shipping domestically and a free comic. With check or money order, it's half price with domestic shipping and uh, also a free comic. I forgot to mention that. So there's a lot of things that I offer, and that's why I get a lot of repeat business. Also, keep in mind, if you are already busy on Sunday, and again, that's 3 p.m. Eastern time, this coming Sunday, the 19th. If you already had plans, or maybe you just forgot there was an auction, after an auction, if any books did not sell, I always leave them available at the starting price for 1 week after the auction is closed. So even if you forgot or you missed the auction, you still have the ability to purchase any of these books. Now, it would be the price that the starting bid was supposed to be in the auction, unless I see multiple emails of somebody asking me about that book. Then it's whoever offers the highest past the starting auction will get that book. So one thing I always warn people about, 90 to 100% of my sales happen before or after the auction. I've had many auctions where during the live auction, I sold 0 comics. And in the end, I sold a total of half or more of the entire list of books. So I never worry about if there's nobody buying at the time I do the live auction. And that's why I give these options, which I don't know of anybody else that does that, which is surprising to me, but maybe one of the reasons why I have a loyal following. I may not have millions, but I have enough loyal followings for people to do repeat business, which is, by the way, like I said, one of the books from one of my paid Patreon members has ordered from me several times and took one off. So you didn't even get to see what that book was. And that's the advantage of being one of my paid Patreon members or one of my YouTube membership subscribers. So those are the books. If you want to critique it in a comment, by all means, please do. If you want to rate uh the AI art, pretty basic this time, but it's just to send the message. And I will have the auction on Sunday. That is this coming Sunday, the 19th, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Unless, of course, all the books are sold before the auction ever happens. So whether you want to wait or you want to message me now, I'll leave that up to you. So once again, I'm going to show the rules. If you want to pause that really quick so you can kind of get a general idea what to expect if you're planning on bidding, you'll already have it ahead of time. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thumb it up, thumb it down. I'll leave it up to you. Subscribe or unsubscribe. I want people that want to be here. And if you want to leave a comment after the beep, that's great. Today's surprise subscriber shoutouts are the 3 gentlemen that were kind enough to be in the live chat. That is Nitro, that is Joey X Solo, and Punisher 6654. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And say it with me. It's not you. It is not I. It is We Love Comics. And yes, that is the catchphrase. Hasta la vista, baby.